Here we go again.
That's
Episode 3. Straight out of Greeley.
Puro Northside Greeley.
All day.
All day.
All the time.
Yeah, welcome back, Luis. How's it going?
Welcome back, Rene. It's been a while since
I
the
know.
last time.
Although we've hung out a couple of times, in, just between episodes.
Yeah.
To talk strategy.
Talk strategy,
Talk
talk
development.
all kinds of
Talk
different
business
things.
and talk
We
a little
did
bit of
talk
everything.
business.
That's right. So
Not
it's
just
good.
amongst us, but with other
Potential
entities.
partners.
Yeah, potential partners that you guys will hear about soon. But getting right into it, right back to our podcast. This is a podcast for the Mexican national team in English. We love everything about the Mexican national team. We are about to go watch the semifinals against Canada here in about an hour.
Exactly.
Hoping for a big win from El Tri. I'm saying 3-0 Mexico.
Yeah.
Dos goles de Funes Mori. And I'm going to say one for HH because HH has been the best player in this whole tournament.
Well, he's definitely controlled the match and has that veteran presence. But, yeah, I think I'm going to go with the 2-1 victory.
2-1 Mexico?
Over
Okay.
Canada. And so, but it's going to be exciting in the next, like you said, next few minutes to watch them. Hopefully get to the finals, and we'll see who we face. I don't know what the update is between Qatar and Estados Unidos, but I'm sure G will let us.
Up one right now.
Okay.
US is up 1-0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
There we
All
go.
right.
It looks like it's going to be another Clásico on Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for it. I think it will be. I think that US, from what we saw for the last 20 minutes or so, they probably got a lucky goal because Qatar was ruling that game. They were playing a lot better.
Mr. PK.
Yeah, and I was gonna tell you, dude. Fox Sports, all the publications that they daily on Facebook, always discrediting everything Mexico. They had their ideal 11 for Gold Cup,
And
they didn't have the two best players on there. They didn't have HH on there, and they didn't have Edson Alvarez.
Actually, I should ask, who did they have on there from the Mexican side? From the Mexican
They
spot?
had, based on names, they had Tecatito.
Uh-huh.
And probably based on the goal he scored, they had Chaka. And then they had Jonathan Dos Santos, who doesn't even start.
Yeah, he comes in at the end.
It's like, okay, you guys need either you're not watching or just biased.
Yeah, I'm going to bring up Chaka later in the agenda and that crucial goal, but just his role on the team, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Really quick, I know we wanted to talk about, or I think I put on the agenda the chant, the homophobic chant, and just want to make it clear that we want to make sure that we support the efforts from FIFA to curb that, to make that stop as soon as possible, but the way they're doing it brings me to question the it's like throwing the baby out with the bathwater, right? So a few folks will say the chant, and then I think the entire stadium gets penalized and all the fan base because there's families and kids, and I don't think they're there to or saying the chant. It's just probably a group of folks that are doing that, and there's got to be a better approach and strategy to that piece. So,
and this whole for the fans out there, this whole "Yo también pagué mi entrada," that's got to stop, man, because look around. There's kids. Would you want to hear your kid hearing that?
Yeah,
Would you want that to happen? It's just not. Yeah, everybody paid their way in. We understand that, but quit taking that attitude of I also paid, so I can do whatever the heck I want to do.
Yeah.
That's not us. That's not what we stand for. Regardless of the political stance on Qatar and Russia and their whatever FIFA wants to do with them, we need to be better about this.
Yeah, I think having some of our star players make announcements before and after the game has helped with that piece. We heard the chant when Mexico was losing, and so we want to make sure that there needs to be some kind of better way to address that unfortunate, that bad chant that we don't agree with and support at all. So anyways, just thought I want to recognize that, Luis, and thanks for letting me
I agree with you
for a couple minutes. But yeah, where are we next?
Next one, gente, vacúnense.
Oh, yes.
Please. Yeah. Please vaccinate. Go find the nearest provider and get vaccinated.
Yeah.
It's the longer you guys wait, the longer this is going to drag on, the longer it's going to keep going.
Yeah.
Whether your stance is you don't like to vaccinate or not, you're just hurting the rest of us. Right. It's I don't understand how you can sit here and say that the vaccine is going to kill me somehow while you're taking a sip of alcohol.
Right.
You know, you can take it that way. Yeah. You know, I have friends that are like, I'm not taking that vaccine. Big sugar alcohol. I was like, hey, what do you think alcohol is going to do to you?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Especially, I think I've heard 99% who have been vaccinated are safe from the new Delta variant or the variant.
Delta variant, yeah.
And so, you know, get vaccinated, and you know, we're trying to support that. I think at the Nations Cup we had a couple agencies and systems, hospital systems, vaccinate folks. Colorado, Czech, handed out about 11,000 informational flyers in the stadium and out in the cars just to let people know to get vaccinated. And UC Health was there, and Colorado Access was there to help folks in the right direction to get vaccinated. So I think over 100 folks got vaccinated at the event, but over 11,000 information flyers were sent out as well. So anyways,
gente,
exactly.
No les va a pasar nada.
I know, right? That's right. All right. Well, that's our public service announcement for the day. What do you think? Do we want to talk really quickly about the Olympics and maybe
definitely
debrief? I don't know, maybe spend 1 or 2 seconds. How about we do this with the Copa America and the Euro Cup? Give me 1 or 2 highlights or thoughts behind those 2 tournaments.
We all knew it was going to come down to Argentina, Brazil, and Copa America. The Euro was very surprising.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of great.
The two highest odds to win the cup out in the second round, France and Belgium.
Yeah.
And Italy, I don't believe you, Italy. I don't believe you for 1 second.
33 straight games.
I still don't believe you, dude. I just don't. I'm not a believer in Italy. I don't think their game was better from what I've seen. Mancini obviously has those guys playing really well, and they have a different style. They are now attacking more. They're no longer that super boring defense, counterattack every freaking 60 minutes. But I don't believe them, dude.
Yeah.
I don't believe they're that great. Hey, congratulations to them for winning. But France?
Wow. If I was a coach for any team around the nation, because we know France is the team to beat, and they're only going to get better, I would watch that France-Switzerland game and analyze every minute of that game.
Yeah.
The 2 takeaways I had was, 1, PKs. If you don't know how to take a PK, learn how to take a PK. There were so many crucial games that went into penalty kicks, and that made them broke a lot of teams on the Copa America side and Euro Cup. So, yeah, those are my 2 takeaways is look at that France-Switzerland game and then learn how to take PKs, because you saw the outcomes. But that Di Maria goal from Argentina and Brazil, God, I think was beautiful.
That guy.
It was a beautiful goal, and that's all that he needed or Argentina needed to win Copa America, and it was a mistake on the Brazilian defense. And God, Di Maria's goal.
Angel Di Maria, man, he's been great for years. He doesn't get enough credit on that Argentina team, but on that right flank, he's been as dangerous as anybody else that I can think of.
Yeah.
And one more interesting fact about the Euro.
Yeah, what's that?
The own goals. The own goals.
Yeah. There were a few.
There were a lot, and I think that all these statisticians out there, they know this, and they said more than likely, if you cross the ball hard enough within the box, that ball is going in somehow.
Yeah.
So just cross it hard. And you saw a lot of people doing that, and there was, 12 own goals or something like that?
That's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's a really good perspective, Luis. You feed that ball in the box, and
you never
see
know
what happens.
Happen.
It's like a ping pong machine in
yeah,
there.
It is. It is. As much as you say you want to have touch and, I'll clear this. No, man, you miss it just a split hair fraction of a second, and you're missing that thing, and it's going into the back of the net. Whether it's an own goal or not, it's still going to count.
Yeah.
And so, I think the statisticians are all over that.
Yeah, that ball flies in quick, and you're not going to have that reaction. You're not going to be able to stop it.
And with these new balls, they knuckle, and you don't know where it's going. So, I think there's something to...
Yeah. Well, good takeaways, Luis. I really wanted to just briefly touch up because it was some really good soccer. I think one day I watched like 3 games in a row. It was ridiculous. It was good. It was like 2 Euro Cup and 1 Copa America in the evening. But just switching over to the Olympics really quick. The
Olympic team.
Because that's also kind of a world stage, if you will. God, Mexico is looking good.
They. You know what? This reminds me of the 2012 team.
Yeah.
When they won it all.
Yep.
They lost to, I believe they lost to the Anfitrión back then, and they came back and won every single game after that.
Okay.
It's looking that way, dude, because they lost to Japan only because they were a man down.
Yeah. Well, that
team, it looks almost as good as the big team.
Well, that was one of my agenda items. I'm like, we should compare the U23 Olympic team to the Gold Cup roster because, God, they're both looking really good, and the U23 is looking really good, and
really good.
So I mean, they dominated against France, South Africa, and obviously they lost against Japan. But man, they are playing at a super high level. That squad, I can see them in 2026 with the few pieces that they just need to kind of supplement. But man,
there is a lot of excitement out of that team. I watched the game on Saturday. I got up at 5 a.m.
Did you? Oh my.
Yeah. I know, Wednesday.
Okay.
Yesterday. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Wednesday, man. Yeah. Got up at 5 a.m, sitting there. I'm like, okay, it's South Africa. I'm sure we'll win. Linus wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Linus didn't play.
Yeah.
And so I was a little worried when I saw him not starting and without a beat, dude. Antuna and Alexis Vega.
Oh,
holy cow.
Yeah.
Those two dudes have taken a huge step forward. And Luis Romo.
Yep.
When we were worried about, Edson Alvarez.
Yeah.
He's kind of playing that box to box guy.
Yeah.
And he plays it well.
Yeah. Well, I think Alexis Vega, man, he's the shining star of that team. I think he was highlighted within the Olympic circles, and he's shown up big time. And even your boy Martin scored a goal.
Henry Martin, dude, it was.
That was good to see because
it was.
We have like 6-7 goals, and and I think Martin only scored 1. But we need to make sure he gets more chances and have him score some more goals. But everybody around him has just been amazing.
That team is good. The defenders, the midfield, they gel well. Obviously Memo.
Yeah,
as a team captain, kind of guides those guys.
Yeah, exactly.
And so you can see, I don't know if Memo will be there 2026, but there's a lot of cause for excitement in that team, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. That's why I want to bring it up. It's just a really young, dynamic team.
Yeah.
And the expectation is we're going to win a Gold Cup because of the 2012 Gold Cup.
Mm-hmm.
That's the expectation. Where
That's
I don't
right.
think we had that in the past. But I think that 2012 team really showed everyone else that, Mexico can win that Gold Cup again for the second time.
Yeah.
So
because we lost it to Brazil in 2016, right?
I don't know.
We got the silver in 2016.
Okay.
We got the gold in 2012. And then maybe I'm getting my years mixed up, but I know that we've gotten gold and silver in the past couple Olympics, which is pretty good.
Yeah. Well, we have South Korea coming up.
Yep.
And you can get
Saturday?
up early. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get up early, watch them.
All right.
They're a dangerous team, but I think Mexico's going to get it.
Yeah, I was looking at the bracket. So basically, if Mexico and South Korea, and then the winner of that goes on to play against Brazil and...
Or is it Spain?
No, Spain's on the other side of the bracket.
Okay.
But, I think Brazil will win out their game.
Yeah,
and then we'll end up playing them in the semis. But, yeah, good soccer, good young soccer. I really like to see that U23. I enjoy that next generation soccer. But
yeah.
So, speaking of...
where these kids coming up?
Yeah,
where are they?
exactly.
Where are they going? What are the rumors?
Exactly. Yeah, kick us off, Luis.
So,
your boy crush. Minus Chicharito, I'll admit that. Who's yours?
So, man, Raul's back, dude.
Yeah, I like that.
Raul's back. He looked super hesitant the first game. He looked like not even a shell of himself. But then the second game against Real Betis, he looked a lot more comfortable. And then this last game against Palmas or something, I can't remember what it was.
Is that where he scored that PK?
Yeah, he looked like, I mean, what is it, like 158 consecutive PKs made or something like that? He's got a lot of PKs made. Maybe he can teach, those people yelling that it's coming home.
Yeah.
Whatever their chant is coming home. Maybe he can go over there and be like, this is how you take a PK.
Yeah, man. That's
England.
Exactly. PKs.
Jeez, dude.
Yeah, three straight consecutive PK misses on that final. You just can't do that at that level. And so... But yeah, Raul is back, man. I'm excited. We have a true 9, a veteran 9. I hope he gets back to 100% here going into the World Cup qualifying matches.
And speaking of the rumors, there was a rumor that Nuno was trying to get Raul to Tottenham. Yeah, and I was like, no, please don't. Because there's a rumor that Kane's going to Manchester United.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, we got big old Graham by G.
Which, I don't know how he fits into the system. Yeah. There was also a rumor that he was going to Manchester City. He doesn't fit into that system. Guardiola's system is different. He doesn't really use a 9.
Yeah.
But if Raul were to go to Tottenham, I would be sad because I hate Tottenham.
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, I just hope Raul gets back to 100% and he represents Mexico coming up and even does well in EPL, the European English Premier League. So, that's exciting. Raul is back. We have some new additions to Getafe, JJ Matias, and rumors been swirling that Luis Romo from too, our under-23 team is getting a
look at Getafe.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm pretty excited about that.
That'd be good moves for those guys because even though I know Getafe is in the second division in the Spanish league, but they're still good. There's still good competition there.
Yeah. That's a stepping stone for these guys.
It is a stepping stone.
And that's where you start. Yeah. That's the route on the Spanish.
Yeah, and they will get looked at, over on the other side of the pond with those teams. Romo is...
He's making a name for himself. Yeah, he's got a good size. He's strong, and I like how he plays, and it's excited to see that.
Yeah, heck yeah. Who else we got? I saw Chucky Ancelotti was talking about taking him to Real Madrid.
Yeah,
I'd love that.
Yeah,
I would love that if Chucky went to Real Madrid, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a Madridista, and I would love if Chucky went there, but I don't know if he will.
Yeah,
Real Madrid's selling everybody.
Yeah, they're
selling everyone, dude.
They're selling the farm.
So I don't know what they're doing, but
trying to recreate the team, recreate the image.
I heard a rumor about HH going to Valencia.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Because they got Atletico Madrid got the guy from Valencia. I can't remember his name.
I'm trying to think. I don't know the name.
Rodrigo de Paul.
Okay.
Rodrigo de Paul, and he plays the same position, and they have a lot of midfielders in Atletico.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's true. I also heard a rumor HH to Tigres, which Tigres is buying everybody.
Yeah, they got another guy from France.
Yeah, Florence Taubin.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah. So they're liking that European flavor, and I hope Achacha stays in the old continent. He's in his prime of his career. He just came off a Liga Championship, and he knows where he stands in his talent is. So if he stays with Atletico or goes with another team, I think he'll be an added value to the team.
Yeah. Who else we got on here?
Edson, your boy.
Edson Alvarez, talking about an Ajax exit. He got the MVP of the league.
Yeah.
So it's come and due, man. I mean, I'm sure somebody's going to be knocking on his door. Everybody's in need of great defensive midfielders, and he's the best in Holland. He's the best in the Dutch league.
Yeah, exactly.
In the Eredivisie, and I'm sure there was a rumor about him going to Wolves.
Oh, okay.
So if Ruben Neves is leaving, I bet you they'd look hard at Edson Alvarez.
Don't that. Yeah, they usually find that they identify one talent, for example, like Raul, who's Mexican-born player, and it's like, there's that good talent, that Mexican-born talent, and they'll gravitate to other Mexican players in those leagues as well. So, Joel Bustamante, man, he just got into Hertha de Berlin, which is a cool. That's
you brought that up.
Yeah, young folks, they're like I bring this up every time, and I don't know where the strategy is with Tata, but man, we have some young players getting some starting time. We have Luca Martinez. He's with Rosario Central de Argentina. 20 years old, 6'1", like 200 pounds. I mean, that guy's a good striker. Yeah. Super young. We talk about Marcelo Flores. He's up and coming. And Tata, I don't know. We saw the same article, man. Marcelo's dad got a little upset that Tata hasn't talked to him or hasn't recruited him as strong as he should have. I think these are strong, young players playing abroad that need to be somehow involved in the development with the National League.
Yeah, and Luca is one of those guys that if Mexico's not going after him, Canada and Spain is. Yeah. Especially Spain and especially Canada. Yeah. Because if they're recruiting him, then Mexico needs to be number one on that list. Yeah. And if Dad's saying, like, you're playing for Mexico, it ain't changing.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Yeah, there's a lot of influence there. Yeah. Who are the last two folks in there?
Pisuto. Eugenio Pisuto from Lille. Yeah. The 19-year-old kid
another young guy.
Another young kid from, I think he's Mexico City. Lille took him as like a youth. Yeah. So we'll keep an eye on him. I thought he was going to the Olympics. He didn't. Along with like Santiago Muñoz. Yeah. And Sebastián Jiménez. He didn't go either, which kind of weird, but
yeah.
Arteaga, I don't know what's up with Arteaga, dude.
It's hot and cold. I don't know how. I don't even know how that's happening with him.
He didn't get sent to the Olympics. He didn't get included in the Gold Cup roster. Yeah. I haven't seen him playing for Genk. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe he picked up an injury. I'll have to research that. But
yeah. But a lot of young, that 20-year-old range that are making some waves abroad, and that's who we want to follow and see if they get some good call-ups and grow within the respective leagues. So I'm pretty excited. So we always want to touch on Mexicans abroad and what the rumors are with this young core. Yeah. So
the other one that we Sebastián Cordova. Oh yeah. There was rumors that he was going to either Spain or Holland, but there hasn't been much movement there. Yeah. He's young. He's on the Olympic team. He's been playing well. So that's the last one I have there. Before we move on to the next
segment,
which is the Gold Cup.
All right.
Gold Cup going on right now.
Exactly. In action now live. So, yeah.
What do you think? What do you think of the? What are your thoughts on the first game against Trinidad and Tobago? We always seem to have trouble with those guys.
Yeah.
And they hurt our players.
And the officials don't help when they can't control the game and they don't understand. You gotta put a stop to any kind of dirty play at the beginning because they're just gonna keep
kicking. And the play on Chicharito on Chucky. Yeah. The goalie had no business doing that, dude.
No. Well, and then
no business. Yeah, and he put his knee. You can see the goalie putting his knee up, like. Yeah. And it looked bad. I thought he was.
Yeah, I texted you a minute after it happened. I'm like, this is serious, and fortunately, it wasn't. Yeah. But the Trinidad and Tobago defender pushed Chucky into it, and that's just. It's a dirty play, and the officiating was horrible.
It was.
And I think, it really caused kind of the environment of play, which which is you can't play well when you have horrible officiating, you have dirty play going on, and so
because then the players become timid.
Yeah, exactly.
And they don't play to their full capacity.
Yeah.
They're scared to go in the box for anything because like the goalie and the defenders are probably going to get away with it. So why hurt myself?
Yeah.
Live to fight another day. And that wasn't a good showing of the national team. Obviously.
Yeah.
In the past 3 games, we've been blowing people out and just nobody can keep up with our style of play, our talent, our movement of the ball, and people were saying El Salvador is good. They're good, but they're not. Yeah, they're not us.
Yeah, what I've seen from the El Salvador game was they're getting a few players have some touches and have some ball skills, but the issue is they're not able to play as a team where you can combine your technical skills to the broader strategy of the game. And, that's a big gap that they have. Not all of their players have that same technical level, just a handful, maybe 2 players that I saw with El Salvador. But you can see they still don't know how to bring it up from the back. That's an acquired skill that you need to learn. Mexico has done a good job with that, particularly.
They did. Fox Sports did have Hector Moreno in the ideal 11. Okay. And they are right there because when you bring it up from the back, Hector Moreno is a perfect example of somebody that knows how to do that.
Exactly. Yeah, he's smooth in transition, knows how to make the passes. So that was my takeaway of El Salvador. They've seen an increase in their talent, which is good. You can become more competitive, but they don't have that whole team as that level. But it's good to see them. They had a really good fan base.
Oh yeah, they had more than the Mexicans in Dallas, dude.
Yeah, that was good. It was good to see that.
It was.
And Mexico play with that adversary in that environment, which came to that Chaka goal.
Yeah,
that was interesting as well.
Yeah, Chaka, man, he's grown into a really good right back, and he has been able to figure out how to get up front easier and sneak up there. And but of course, I'm always going to give credit where it's due. Ache, man. That pass to him.
Nice feet.
How do you put that on his right foot so that he can make a turn and hit that left-footed into the keep? I mean, Ache, man.
He's a playmaker.
We love you, dude.
Yeah. He's our key.
He is. He's. I
linchpin.
can't.
That's the word. He's a linchpin for the team.
He is.
Chaka, I'm interested. I just want to make a quick comment with Chaka. Like, he plays he's always called up. He's always playing. But then when it comes to, like, World Cup play, he sits on the bench.
Yeah, why?
It's so interesting.
It's so annoying.
It's like either you're going to develop somebody or play the person that you're going to play for the matches in terms of the World Cup, but he always plays the same position, like you said.
Always right back.
But then when you come to World Cup play, he's on the bench.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Interesting.
Maybe that'll change.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll change this year because he's playing well both ends of the ball. He's a great defender, and he's been playing well. Yeah. Interesting that he's not on the FMFA All-Star team.
Yeah, he's a quiet player, and I think he's more of a person you can depend on. Like, he won't...
The steady Eddie?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's what Tata may feel comfortable with, just a person that he can rely on, but he's not going to make waves. I mean, he scored that goal, which is awesome, but I think that was his first goal. And so,
I thought that was like, hey, good luck there,
Yeah, so...
that first game, Goal.com's Ryan Tomich or whatever, called it a nightmare for Mexico.
Interesting.
I was like, I understand where you're coming from, but if you think that was a nightmare for Mexico, he also said that Mexico might not win this Gold Cup or even get to the semis.
Interesting.
Here we are, dude. You were wrong.
Yeah, it's that, we talked about that bias media or what that looks like, and there needs to be a larger voice for that, Mexican talent and what the waves that Mexico's doing on this level. They're always there. They're always dominant. They're always expected to win and reach any final, which is how we should be. But the media doesn't see that. There's certain media, right?
Yeah, and shout out to the 18.com, man, because those guys, they give credit where it's due. Yeah. They have a lot of Mexican content.
Yeah.
Goal.com and Fox Sports, dude. Oh, man, they're so biased towards, obviously, the U.S. I know. But give credit where it's due.
Yeah, exactly.
Give credit where it's due.
Well, we see it, Luis, and that's why we have our platform. And
that's right.
Trying to elevate that voice.
Someday, Fox Sports, we're going to take over your little organization.
Maybe they invite us to talk to.
I know, dude. Whatever. Yeah. Whatever. You don't need experts. You don't have any experts, so.
Hey, they got Fernando Fiore, dude. That's all I got.
That's what I said. They don't have any experts.
That's right.
So if you need experts, give us a call.
Right, exactly.
How about the second game against Guatemala?
Well,
man,
we dominated on that one. It was back to Mexico.
You knew that was going to happen, yeah.
At the, back to the Mexico's old self of dominating and scoring some beautiful goals.
And they could have scored more.
Yeah.
That could have been at 7-0 trumping, and I think Tata was like, okay, I'll make my substitutions. Let some of these guys play.
Yeah.
But it was Orbelin. He stepped up in Chucky's place.
Yeah.
He played well. He scored a goal.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Ache, dude. The maestro in the middle.
There you go. That's a good way to put it.
He created all three of those opportunities. Mm-hmm. You go back and watch the game. Ache with the ball at his feet found all three of those guys. Orbelin, Funes Mori, and who scored the third goal?
Missed the third one. Was it Dos Santos?
Dos Santos, yeah. Dos Santos was a sweet strike, though.
Oh, I know it was.
Sweet strike. And but he was a sub. He was a sub in that game.
Yeah.
And by scoring that goal and being a sub, he got put into the Fox Sports Ideal 11. So I mean, sure, whatever, Fox Sports, but
it is what it is. Yeah.
But man, we're seeing some great play from and being a captain, Ache, dude. Just the guy is. Like I said, I think for me, and I've been watching the La Sele since 1990. And even before then, I started understanding the concept of soccer and strategy.
Right.
I have not seen a better player in the middle than Ache.
Wow, that's a.
Some people might say Benjamin Galindo.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Not Ache. Not Ache caliber, dude.
Well, I always add that European experience component to a person's kind of resume and how you rank them. And Ache is there, man.
Yeah, he's been
played
there forever.
On the biggest stages, Champions League, winning, La Liga, and so it's a big deal. And Ache, I don't disagree with you. I think Ache is he's an amazing player.
He is. El Zorrillo, man.
Oh, yeah.
I remember him in Pachuca, and people were saying, like, hey, they used to call him El Zancudo, El Zorrillo, all these things. I was like, call him what you want, dude. He's really good.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
Quarterfinals against Honduras. What'd you think of that?
Yeah, another dominating.
Once again.
Yeah, we're playing. I think that's the mentality that we have as Mexico. I'm putting my thoughts in the mentality of we should win these games, and we should win them. With a very dominant presentation with the style of soccer that we play, and we showed that. And so I think they get frustrated because we always win, and so I think that's why. I'll be happy to hear your thoughts, Luis, on that.
Dude, I mean, against Honduras, again, Ache. And if this sounds redundant and I sound like a broken record, take notice because Ache, dude, is such a big key to this next World Cup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just like this guy, Raul and Ache could get us to like the 6th, 7th game in the World Cup.
Right.
If for some reason either of those two guys go down,
it hurt us.
Oh man.
Yeah, they're two key players.
Two key players.
Yeah.
Veteran presence. They know what they're doing. They've been in the stage. And I think those two guys they'll carry us to a 7th game, dude.
Well, we hope so. The World Cup is close to a year away.
Yeah.
And
Can't wait.
We're excited about
We're hoping to be there. We're hoping to have sponsors that, will pay our travel,
and
take
everything.
our editor with us.
Exactly.
So that we can be live at every Qatar game and filming.
Exactly.
You got here to blow it up, so tell your friends.
Let's go. Hey, tell your friends.
Yes.
Like, download.
Al tío también.
Yeah, hey, we're gonna create one of those. What accounts are those for money? What are they called?
Yeah, GoFundMe.
GoFundMe accounts. Let's go.
Cascaritas.
Hey, we'll send you a sticker or something.
El tri, cascaritas con el tri.
Cascaritas con el tri, dude. We'll send you a sticker. Calcamonía.
Pick up games with El Tri.
Pick up games with El Tri.
Cascaritas. So, yeah, I know we're wanting to cut this short too because we have Mexico playing in a few minutes, but we have Canada.
Canada tonight.
Predictions.
I already said 3-1.
3-1. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Funes Mori has 2, and I'm gonna say my boy Ache gets 1.
Okay. I'm gonna go like I said earlier, 2-1. I think Canada may score the first goal, and then we'll score two goals after that.
Really?
But we'll see. I hope we score 2 goals and Canada puts a 1 at the end of the game or whatever. But hopefully Mexico will win this game and get
the
to the
editor
final.
over there saying 3-2.
All right.
That's local win.
I like it. All right. That's a lot of goals.
I'm gonna change my opinion. I'm gonna say Mexico goes 3-0 because we haven't received a goal yet, and I think they're gonna keep that clean sheet.
That's a good point.
I don't think Canada's got anybody that can score.
Yeah.
Well, they can score, but just not on Héctor Moreno. Just not on Araujo. Just not on Salcedo. Not on Chaka. Not on Gallardo, dude. That defense, dude. And then you add Edson Alvarez to him. No way. So I'll buy a beer if Canada scores a goal.
There you go, G.
By shots, dude.
I know, right?
No manches.
Yeah, exactly.
So...
Well, that's good. That's a good prediction. We'll see. At least all 3 of us have Mexico winning. I think that's
good.
I'm in Canada. Sorry, I'm in Canada.
Thanks, G.
Kick him out.
I know. All right.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. We will have another episode coming up sometime soon. Probably after the final on Sunday, maybe in a week or so. We might have an extra episode on Sunday. Tune in. Maybe we'll do something live.
Yep. We got some. G's got some stuff brewing for us.
She's got some stuff.
No pun intended, but alcohol will be part of the festivities. So,
Thank you guys.
Looking forward to that. Thanks, Luis. Thanks, G.
Thank you, Rene. Thanks, G. We'll see you soon.
Nos vemos.
¡Órale!